Welcome, my charred little hot dogs. How you doing on this fantastic day? I've got some Bloons Monkey City for you, and you're going to be pushing through here with a few DDTs. We got 2 DDTs today. One of them is impoppable, and the second one is less impoppable. So let's check this thing out. I don't think I want a hardcore. It's just going to be a little bit on the difficult side. I've kind of lost my touch in Bloons Monkey City. It's not that I'm a bad player anymore, but not that I'm bad now, but I just wanted to, I don't know, I haven't played in like a few days, so I'm like, oh man, I lost all my skills. I forget how to play. So what are we gonna do, man? We're gonna go for a ninja. We got it, man. We're gonna do a ninja. I want to put him up here though. Kind of a weird spot. I kind of like it though. It's kind of far away, but then at least you get to like go into it and you get the last little shot before they leave, which I think is the most important aspect to any sort of tower positioning. Also, this map we could use banana farms! So we will. I'll use banana farms. I'm not going to go crazy with them. I know I'm sometimes very, very greedy with my banana farm skills. Try and get, you know, a 4-2 or a bunch of 2-0s or something like that. And today is not one of those days. I just want to chillax. I just want to have some fun with you guys and talk and have a good time and everything like that. So basic strategy, we're going to go for a quick 4-2 ninja. Once we get that guy, we know we're pretty darn safe, but I also got to worry about the lead balloons a little bit. We might have to pop a wizard in here, maybe a mortar in here, or maybe something else a little bit funkier. I don't know, man. If we want to pop in a mortar, or a weird little cleansing foam engineer or something like that, I don't think so, though. I think the best thing for me to do is just get a wizard. I could even go cannons if I wanted to. That would be a little bit funky, too. What do you guys think? Cannons? Get ready for a Moab Mauler? I guess we could do that. Let's pop one of these guys in here, put him on strong. I still gotta get that 4th tier. Don't worry. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing, man. We would have been doomed if I got a 4th tier ninja. Would have not been able to pop any of these lead balloons. But now we can pop them all. Yay! So we got a 4-2, or a 4-1. Soon to be a 4-2. There we go. We got a 4-2 delicious little ninja in here. And now it's time for a Moab Mauler. So I wanted to tell you guys a quick story about, you know, back in the day, man. Back in the day when I used to work at, my garden shop. I used to drive the forklift around every once in a while. And the forklift is a pretty heavy, hardcore machine. Like, you could literally kill people with this thing. I mean, obviously you can kill people with cars and trucks and all that other stuff as well. But, this thing is a heavy-duty piece of machinery. It can literally lift a car up. Yeah, you can. You can put forks underneath the car and you can literally lift the car up. The maximum weight is technically like, what is it, like 3,000 pounds or something like that? I don't know, but it's a heavy-duty machine, man. It's like literally made of pure steel, especially in the back. The counterweight in the back is where the engine and everything is, so it is hardcore, man. And this one time, look, basically when we park it on the inside, so we gotta be a little careful, man. We gotta regrow leads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go bam. I'm gonna pop in a quick wizard in here just to make sure. And we are going to easily annihilate them. So like I said, I'm probably only going to go for 1 farm. Maybe we'll get them up to 3-0. I don't know, it's just kind of a nice little bonus in here. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. I meant to get the banana farm upgraded. Who needs bigger stacks on our spike factory? Who knows, maybe that'll save my life one of these times. Maybe. So yeah, we park it inside the greenhouse, which is, I don't know, a little bit weird, but the door that you open the greenhouse with is not like a regular door. Like, it's a little sliding door. You slide it up and you slide it down, and like, it's not perfect, you know. It's not just like press a button, it opens by itself and it closes by itself. It doesn't work that fantastically, which is kind of lame. Anyways, everybody knows there's this little yellow line. You know, you always make sure you check the yellow line, because the forklift can fit through the door only if it's above the yellow line. Sometimes the door is not perfectly open, you know, it doesn't go all the way there. So, or if you have like the forks little kind of like high up off the ground, then like the top of the forklift can literally get hit by the door. So you gotta be careful when you're parking this thing inside the greenhouse. I had never seen anybody ever crash the forklift yet. Surprisingly, I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, bam shazam, this new guy comes in, and we just taught him how to drive the forklift. And bam shazam, he's riding around, one arm on the wheel, like boom shakalaka, man, like all hardcore and cool and everything like that. Like, I can drive the forklift, baby. And he crashes into the door. He did not open it high enough. And he literally knocked the entire door off the hinges, and it was the most hilarious thing ever, just looking at his face, because he just like opened his mouth and just went like, oh crap. And he was so afraid. He thought he was going to get fired, and like all these bad things were going to happen and all this stuff. The door literally fell on the ground, and it was like completely obliterated, and we're like, yeah, you effed up. you effed up pretty hardcore. So luckily, our boss, our main big bad boy boss, wasn't there yet. He wasn't there that day. So he was going to come in the next day, and we had to make sure we fixed it by then. So we're messing around with it. We're trying to get the ladders and trying to pile this thing back up into where it's supposed to go. But this thing is all demented and broken and messed up and shattered in certain parts, and we're still trying to put it back up there. Eventually, after several hours of work, we finally get it looking okay and actually get, on the little wheelie thing. And it's really funny because when you look at it, you're like, holy crap, this thing looks terrible. We are going to get in so much trouble. This thing is totally going to get annihilated. You're probably going to get fired. You have no chance whatsoever. Or you're going to have to pay for the damages or whatever to the thing. And then when the boss came in the next day, he didn't even notice. He didn't even notice until, I don't even know. It had to be a year later. He finally noticed. He's like, what the heck happened to the door? The door looks pretty darn terrible. And they're like, that happened a long time ago. We knew about this for a really long time. And he's like, really? How did I not notice? I don't know how. I really don't know how, because it was really bad. So let's go for a quick 3-0 boomerang and a quick 2-3. Just a nice little extra bonus of popping power right here. Usually I don't go for 3-0s too often, but today I'm making a little extra special exception to my rule. But I was really afraid too, because I'm supposed to be watching him. I'm supposed to be making sure everything goes smoothly. And instead of being okay, we're just gonna have to call the boss and call the boss and figure it all out, I'm just like, we can do this, man. We gotta fix it before he gets back. We spent so much time though trying to fix that thing. Like I said, we probably spent, I don't know, 12 hours of work man hours to try and fix that bad boy, and it still looks like crap. Alright, so surprisingly, we have the money. I said I wasn't going to do it, but hey, we got the money for it. Let's do it, man. I'm excited. Oh, keep in mind also, this is a DDT tile, so we can have DDTs coming out fairly soon, so we do have to get the Monkey Village. Oh, does it not fit here? Oh, really not fit here? Alright, so we're going to have to sell this bad boy to fit the Monkey Village, and we'll just rebuy him really quick so we're not wasting too much of our Moab popping power. But basically, we got to get the 2-3. I don't know, I'm a big fan, man. I love the 2-3s. I like to combine them with all of these special towers right here. And with this 4-2 banana farm, unless literally the DDTs come out right now, I think we're fine. We got 3 delicious ninjas in here, we've got 3 Moab Maulers, and then a couple other support towers over back here, so it should be enough. And if it's not, I don't know, we'll try and do something nice. I don't know, we can pop some spike factories down or use the spike factory ability or something. I don't know, man. Hopefully we'll have enough time to do all that stuff. So let's get another one of these guys, Moab Mauler. Get 1 Moab Mauler, we'll get 2 Moab Maulers, and we're going to get a 3rd Moab Mauler. So quick question for you guys, what is your favorite zombie movie slash zombie show slash zombie anything? Zombie game? What do you guys like about zombies? I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why zombies are so interesting, but they just are. I didn't used to be into zombies that much, I'll admit it. I used to be like, yeah, whatever, zombies are okay and whatnot. But then they come out with some really, really good shows and some really, really good games for zombies. Like Resident Evil, Resident Evil 4 got me into zombie. It wasn't even really a zombie, to be honest, it wasn't even really a zombie game. It was less about zombies and more about just a group of crazy people that got infected with something. I don't know. It wasn't really zombie-ish. They were real people, regular people. They can hold axes and stuff. So I didn't really understand it. I'm also gonna pop in a mortar over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I was a big fan. I was a really big fan of Resident Evil 4 because it was the first game where I was actually limited by ammo. Most games, and up until that point, you have unlimited ammo, you have unlimited punches, unlimited everything. That was one of the first games where I was like, oh man, I really have to manage my suitcase and I have to manage all these things. The reason why I bring this all up, by the way, is because like I said, I've been getting into more and more zombie stuff lately. I'm finally getting into the fad. I think it's just because it's, first of all, an interesting topic. People are getting taken over by viruses and, killing people and all this stuff. It's an interesting topic just by itself. And then, because of that, a lot of people are making really awesome games and really awesome shows and really awesome everything. The Walking Dead is by far one of my favorite shows. I don't know if I can say it. You know what? I don't know, man. Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead are both really, really close. But I have to say that The Walking Dead probably kept my interest just a little bit better, because I was like, holy crap, dude, this is like, you know, I'm glued to my seat for the episode. Where the Game of Thrones is more like, at the end of the episode, I'm like, what's going to happen next? And then, like, you know, there's a lot of filler in between, and everything's sort of interesting and whatnot. But then at the end of the episode, they always come out with these crazy clinchers. Where Game of Thrones, okay, I'm getting already confused in my own thoughts, man. I'm getting confused in my own thoughts. Game of Thrones is more, is like a lot of filler. Like, there's so many different things going on in so many different places, and they're all like, okay, I guess I'm sort of interested in this. Some of the plot lines, I'm like, this is alright, but I'm not like, oh my god, I love this thing. So there's some parts of Game of Thrones where I'm not super interested, but at the end of the episode, there's a lot of really crazy cliffhangers where I'm like, I have to know what happens next. I have to know what happens next. And I have not seen season 6 of The Walking Dead yet. I've only gotten through season 5. I believe that's the right numbers. Basically, I have not watched the most recent season, and I really want to. I want to get into this stuff again. I just, I didn't record it, and I don't know if I have the channel to watch it, so I'll have to see if I can actually do it, or just have to wait until it comes out on Netflix or something like that. So that's what I did. I watched all 5 seasons so far on Netflix. So we got a big chunk of money over here. I mean, what are we going to do with it all? I mean, it's pretty much done anyways. Let's just pop in a quick Super Monkey. Hopefully he's inside of the range of this thing. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's sad. Alright. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is the last one I got anyways. Let's just pop this guy into here. Nice Robo Laser Monkey. Robo Plasma almost as well. And we did it, my friends. We took it all down. Got the DDT, no lives lost and everything. And here's another super duper easy one. So we're going to hardcore this one because it's so easy. And it's even only 4 out of 5 difficulty levels. So that's pretty sweet, man. So what are we going to do? Let's do Banana Farm start. I'm going to do a little bit more banana action. I'm going to go bum bum, 2-0 Banana Farm. I don't know, I almost always go with Spike Factories on this map, but I don't think I can talk myself into it this time. Yeah, I don't know. Spike Factories they're weird, because if you put it on this map, a lot of times it puts spikes like over here, and then the random balloons coming through, not where they're about to leave, still run through over there. So I don't really like to use it that often. I actually use it almost every single time, but I shouldn't be using it every single time. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. So it is freaking cold in my house right now, dude. It's 64 degrees in my house, and we have the heat set to 68, or 66? What is it? I think it's 66 degrees, and it's 64, it's set to 66, and it's 64 degrees in my house right now. And honestly, I've gotten kind of used to it. Like, I wear a t-shirt and shorts every single day, and I'm usually pretty darn good. But every once in a while, I get those days where it's just, like, cloudy outside. It feels extra specially cold. Like, there's no extra sun, and there's no extra good feelings, and there's no extra warmth. I'm not really doing anything that day, anything special at least, not working out or anything. So I just get extra specially cold. It's kind of sad. Alright, look at that poop sauce right there, dude. We've got to get our wizard flowing. So let's get our wizard right here. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna go to lightning. Come on, strong. It'll be an extra helpful, bonus to our little pop and power towers in there. But we have to be careful, man. We're already on round 6, and we don't have any Moab pop and power. I mean, this 3rd tier ninja is not gonna be enough. We need a 4th tier for sure. I really hope I don't have to sell my wizard either. Ooh, God, no, please. And, with a 4 difficulty, you're not expecting Moabs in round 6. That's usually like the earliest round they're gonna come out. So, I don't know, round 7, 8, 9, 10, they can come out pretty much anywhere. I've seen like Moabs in around 15 sometimes. I'm like, how does that even happen? How does that even actually get arranged to happen? I don't know, but it does. Alright, so what are we going to do? I think I'm going to go a little bit more Banana Farm action than I did last time. I still somehow got the 4th tier Banana Farm last time, and I'm not sure how that happened. My defense was just surprisingly good, and I just survived on a 1st tier farm, and then a 2nd tier farm, and then I was like, hey, we got enough money for a 3rd tier. And then all of a sudden I looked at my money, and I'm like, whoa, man, we got like $20,000. Let's pop a nice 4th tier down in here. Alright, so here's the first little Moab coming out. We gotta get the distraction, though. Don't mess that up. If you don't get the distraction on the ninja, you might not be able to pop the Moab. And it seems kind of weird that a $300 upgrade makes you win a Moab compared to losing 200 lives. Yeah, it's that big of a deal. So, yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I'm feeling the nanners. Feeling the nanners. The delicious little nanners. I've heard some rumors that bananas are going extinct. I don't understand that. I don't know if it's true. I feel like it's a very weird thing if that is happening, but bananas might be going extinct. Now, what does that actually mean? What are bananas going extinct? I don't know exactly, but I think what's happening is, like, there's a lot of diseases kind of going through the banana kingdom right now, and I guess it's killing off a lot of the bananas that we're, used to, I don't know if you guys realize, but all the fruits that we eat today, they're not normal. That's not how they normally would grow in the wild. We just get really, really crazy with our messing with the fruits and making sure we breed the right fruits to make sure that they become nice and good. Like, I don't even remember, what was the worst one ever? It was like corn. Corn is not normally the size of, your wrist, and it's not normally like a pound of corn per ear or whatnot. It's normally the size of your finger, if not less, and it's kind of hard to eat, and it's not soft and gushy and delicious like that. So it's like, yeah, really? That's how much we've changed corn? Yeah, we changed corn that much. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to get the camo lead popping power in here as well, just to make sure. And what are we going to spam? I think I'm going to go for the monkey aces. They are favored. I might get a monkey village and just pop like 2 of these guys down in the back here, or should we put them somewhere else? I don't know. What do you guys think? Put them in the front or down here? I guess this is kind of a nice spot. Let's put 2 of them here, 1 and 2. Like I said, they're pretty cheap. $1,760 just for that upgrade, and only $12,000 for the next upgrade. Like, $12,000 for a Spectre? I mean, Spectres by themselves can probably take down a ton of BFBs, and almost a Oh My God by itself. By itself! And if we're getting 2 of them in combination with all this other stuff, there's just no way you can go wrong. Now, do keep this in mind, that this is a DDT tile, so we do have to get some DDT popping power in here. Is a Spectre going to be enough? No, it's not. Spectres are probably the worst thing for DDT popping power. But that's okay, so let's make sure we got this both on circle path, circle, and circle. Yeah. Alright. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those wild strawberries. If you actually go out into the, I don't know, forest, at least by my house, you go out into the forest out there, you can actually find wild strawberries every once in a while. And when you eat them, they're very, very sweet. They're the sweetest thing you're going to eat in a long time. But they're tiny. They are tiny. Like, if you find a strawberry, it's probably like the size of, I don't know, like a normal person's, like the tip of their index finger. Just the tip, just the top little segment up there. That's it. They're tiny. I don't know how much that weighs. I don't know how big that is. Maybe a centimeter long, centimeter big. That's like how big a wild strawberry is. That's a normal strawberry. Not these gigantic, like massive, like several ounce strawberries that we're eating that are the size of, I don't even know, a golf ball, or even bigger than a golf ball. I've seen these. This one was ridiculous, man. It was like one of those like double strawberries. You guys have seen those, right? You know, with the strawberry, like it has like an indentation in the middle where it's like this one's kind of demented and kind of weird looking. Yeah, I had one of those things, but it was like a triple strawberry. It was like one on, it was like a nice triangle-sized strawberry thing. You could not fit this thing in your mouth even if you tried. I swear. I mean, I know that's what she said, but it was huge. It was so huge. I was kind of scared of it. I was like, what? How does the strawberry exist? It's like the size of an apple. I don't know, man. It was kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so what do we got going on here right now? We're on round 21. We got 2 Spectres, but again, we have to worry about those DDTs. So we're getting ready to sell our farms pretty soon. I think I'm going to go for the Monkey Village. We're going to go for a 0-3, of course. That in combination with some ninjas. Easy as cake, man. Easy as cake. Alright, so I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer. I think I can probably wait until around like 25 for the DDTs. And I don't know, if that happens sooner, maybe I can micro fast enough. This is a pretty long level, so I think I can manage it. See if we can manage it together. It's kind of sad when I look at my Ninja Kiwi coins, man. You guys can't see it, but right up here, right above that little mouse thing, is my Ninja Kiwi coins. I'm at 0. 0 sad little baby Ninja Kiwi coins. Oh, no. It's alright, though. I've got 10,000 awesome score, or whatever that is, the achievement score. It's kind of fun, right? Kind of exciting. I haven't really been trying to do those, though. I think when I do, if like any new games come out for Ninja Kiwi, I might try and do the achievements. I know a lot of people like to try to do the achievements, so maybe we'll test them out and have some fun with it. So here we go. We've got a nice little ninja in here, and it's 4-2 ninja. We're gonna go for another ninja. A nice 4. Oh, no, we can't afford it. Okay, let's do it, guys. It's round 25 already. We already got a nice Oh My God coming out against us. And we get a pretty big bonus amount of money right there. I mean, look at that. We got chicka chicka boom boom. Also, don't forget about this. This is actually quite important. Get this upgrade and get... Come on, more money, more money. Get this upgrade and maybe even go for the left-sided Jungle Drums upgrade for your Spectres. $1,600 and we're increasing it by 15%. So is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely get it. It's going to help out a bunch for your Spectres. So check this out, man. I've got a nice plasma over here. We're taking down Zombie Gods before they make it to the the second semicircle. Because if you realize, if you actually look at this map in layers, it's kind of funky looking. But it's literally just like 6 circles. That's all it is. It's just 6 circles. And you just, all the ones that overlap each other twice or 3 times, they just disappear. It's just bloop gone. Bloop gone. Like here's a circle. Here's a circle. Here's a circle. And when they overlap, you just bloop, disappearify it. This little area right here that was overlap circles, it's gone. Alright, so I am a little bit afraid right now. I am actually quite surprised that these DDTs we're getting so far, but it's already round 30, and this might be the last Oh My God. So we're going to take them down. We're victorious. Time to go home and get some more reward action up in here. So we had no lives lost on this one, and we did it hardcore, and we get a bunch of money, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, so what's the deal, man? What do we got going on in here? Well, we did the entire area over here. This is all blackified, decreased. And now we're going to just finish this off. We're going to go straight down here. We're going to go probably like 8 more tiles, 10 more tiles or something like that. Let's count it out. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably like 8 or 9. 8 or 9, maybe 8 tiles we can probably do and then get all this stuff de-blackified. And then we're going to pop into the other quadrants. Yeah, so we've gotten most of this stuff, but we can still get more. I think this is probably the next quadrant I want to do. Most of the black is already gone on this one. In fact, a lot of the black is gone on a lot of these places. Like, this was probably the biggest one, was the top left, and then, oh, nope, this is the worst. This is by far the worst. Alright, the bottom left is by far the worst. This one's not that bad either, though. It's seemingly bad because there's this giant black area right here, but it's really not going to take that much time to do. It's just like 2 quick swoops on through there. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button for me. I'd appreciate that a bunch. And have a super duper delicious day.